Hello everybody, my name is Senkara and welcome back to another episode of... Oh damn it, I was too slow, no! Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Be sure to check out the previous episode in which we did the Side Stories Reflection, part 1 and 2. Well, we did part 2 in the previous episode, and that will lead up into Self-Love part 1, which we've got on today. So let's get right into it. Doki Doki, Self-Love, part 1. Let's begin. That was a smooth intro, except for the screw up with my... there. Yeah. It's only been one day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki with Monika's help. Oh, we don't even get to see the letter being delivered? That's so sad! I wanted to see that, damn it. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. I wanted to know how Natsuki reacted to that. Oh, man. I mean, I guess we'll sort of get something, but... Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. Oof, I feel ya. And because the passing by of students, nothing to do with time whatsoever, was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch. Of course. Is it the stairs? Yes, it is. Because the staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. That makes sense. I like that. Wait, so is that not a Paiso Mojado sign? Is that just a caution maintenance sign? Is that why it looks so weird? I've still never seen a sign that looked like that, but... I mean, it's awesome. They should all look like that. That's so much cooler than the regular slippery when wet signs. It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day. Uh-oh, here we go. Yes, Natsuki and Yuri. Oh man, I've been looking forward to this ever since we unlocked Self-Love Part 1. Like, I've been really looking forward to this, so let's go. Eep! What are you doing here? I just... Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs. I've especially been looking forward to more Natsuki. I mean, my mother and I have been watching Toradora lately, so I've been very much on the tsundere mood. I mean, I'm always in the mood for tsunderes, but even more so because Taiga. I love Taiga. I love Natsuki. I love tsunderes. Well, what are you doing here? Yeah, you tell her, Yuri. I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one is out of the drink I like. Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. And it's not how I expected this to go down, but okay. It's so quiet that every one of her movements seems to reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with in place of the coins. She's so cute, aww. It's some kind of iced tea. But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her. It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant, really. I mean, it's totally cool if it's your thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you, so... Oh, Natsuki, she's trying and it's so cute and I love it. This is why we love Natsuki, and tsunderes in general. They may act all mean and bitchy, but really they care a lot and they try. They try, damn it. Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean that either. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea. It's okay. Everything is okay. Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Poor Natsuki. I really want to read Yuri's letter as well. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri. Oh, this is so sweet. Well, I can leave if you want. Yuri shakes her head. Natsuki twists the cap off her drink and takes a sip. Here, I thought you got a can. Despite receiving Yuri's Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. The two just sit there for a long time. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. Even without any words, this seems to mean at least something, though it's not clear what that may be. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki is the first to stand up with her empty drink bottle. Are you coming today? To the club? Yuri nods. I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to, eventually. There's no rush. I promise. Thanks. Oh, it's so sweet. I love these two. Love these two together. I love these two individually. Not as a ship together, I mean just in general being friends, and it's great. It's the next day. Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Today she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Interesting. Oh, you're here again. I love this music. Why is it playing? Alright, let's go, Natsuki. Show us how it's done. Well, I just came here to read this because there aren't any people around here. Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was. Well, I don't, but there's no people here. I see. Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. Yes, that's because of the background music, did you notice? After yesterday's lunch, the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. That's great. My ears are getting deaf, so I had to turn that sound down. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it. I don't know why I said detour so weirdly. But it's okay that I'm here. Yeah, I don't care. I mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Especially since, like, they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them exactly, but I just don't want it to come up again now after I've waited so long for this new volume to come out. Literally months at this point. You don't have other friends who are into manga? Not unless online friends count. And Sayuri, but that's different because she's not exactly into it, she just likes it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get that. Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into are at least just look like books, so you don't have to feel like everyone's constantly judging you by what you're reading. That would be so awful, especially since I already hate attention so much. Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with. Oh, I have online friends. We have online friends. Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face. Yeah, I feel that. I go back and smack Little Me. Yeah, that sounds great. No, Little Me was a time and a half. A great guy. I wish I was Little Me. Oh, whatever. We were all just stupid kids back then anyway. Some of the fanfics I wrote, thank goodness I used a pseudonym. But I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. That's my girl. Aw, I love that. So I don't think I would change anything. I wonder if a few years from now we'll think the same thing about our current selves. Yes, can confirm. You will. You will in fact think that? Probably. That doesn't make you uncomfortable? Nah, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. You go Natsuki. I love her so much for that attitude, man. That is the attitude to have. Alright, here. Natsuki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek. Ow! Why would you do that? That's me from the future coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow, I didn't mean to do it that hard. Why you gotta do that? Yuri doesn't seem to react. I don't think Yuri knows how to react to that. But then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. I can do louder. Ah! That's me from the future, smacking the me now. Me from the future is strong me. I like that. She turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile, as though it was a really funny joke. Aww. These two are adorable. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you. I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Very funny, Yuri. You're hilarious. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading. Oh, right. Go on, Natsuki, you can say you want to talk. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. The conversation ends quickly and Natsuki opens her book. Aw, come on. Oh, you guys are so awkward. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. But the whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation. Yeah, I would feel that too. Ah, well. You always have the club meeting, right? Oh, or are we not? You're back. Oh, this is the next day. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm here to lay low again. Another day has passed. Here to lay low. You just want to hang out with Yuri. This is adorable. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more. Hey, did you buy that? Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Yuri bought her a drink. Oh, that is so cute. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact. What, like, for me? But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up? Well, I would have drank it myself, I guess. It was a stupid thing to do. No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind. I'm so awkward. What I mean to say is thank you. And it's a really nice gesture. It's okay if you don't feel that way. Of course she feels that way, you goose! What? How else would she feel? I do. It was the other things that I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me. Yuri pauses, then nods. Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too. So I believe you. Both so cute. Oh, their awkwardness is just great. This is why I love these two hanging out. It's great. Natsuki exhales in relief. She then sits down next to Yuri and takes a drink. Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid response filled her with self-doubt. Whoops. I'll do something nice for you next time. Please don't feel obliged. I want to. I want to do nice things too. Okay. Not to mention Yuri's shyness with Natsuki's abrasiveness is just a great combination. Thank you. You can thank me after I figure out how to do something nice. I'll do it then too. Natsuki sighs. Nothing. Just reminds me of how I've been getting along with my friends lately. Oh, of how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately. Is that why you've been coming here? Well, no, not exactly. It's not like she was coming here to see you or anything, bucka. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. They're just other things I'd rather be doing during my lunch lately. I like being around them when they're all just having fun, but when they also just can't take anything seriously. Oh, but they also just can't take anything seriously. So when I'm, I don't know, feeling serious, then their attitudes really get on my nerves. Bruh, I feel that. Oh, yes, I understand completely. I get that. I completely understand Natsuki. Oh man, see, this is why we love Natsuki. This is just me right here. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club. How come? I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good with just putting up with it, because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But since joining the literature club and discovering the true meaning of friendship, her decision has changed. But I have a hard time doing that lately. But it's my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not gonna demand for everyone around me to change. And that's good and all, but depends on the problem. But yeah, I know. Monica and Sayuri really don't agree with that kind of thing. But they're not in my position. It's so easy for them to say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. In that case, yeah, that's true. No need to get upset over a joke though. I mean, I guess it can't. If they're joking about you personally and just being a bit of a dick, then yeah, that's okay. That is okay. That's not okay to joke about. It's okay to get upset about that. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself. Yeah, I feel that. Sorry, none of this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's okay. Yuri likes to listen. See? I like listening. What? Listening to other people's problems? Yes! I completely understand that too, Yuri. You guys are great. I love you both. I too enjoy listening to other people's problems. That's weird. Well, yes it is, and I don't care. Sorry. I just like learning about people. Do you think it's weird? No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood, so... I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going? If you'd like. Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now. What are some things that you like about your friends? A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school and on the weekends, and they really like my baking. Oh, that's good. And it's fun to complain about school together. They make me laugh a lot, and have good memories and inside jokes. That's good then. I honestly wasn't sure if her friends were even that good, but it sounds like she does have fun with them. Oh, I'm bad at a lot of those things. So? Are those all things that are important to you? Well, kind of, but they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is different from that, but I'm still friends with them too. Well, Sayori really likes your baking, and she makes you laugh, and she complains a lot. Are you saying you don't like her baking? That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends. Well, unlike them, she is a nice person who cares about your feelings. Sure, she didn't mean to completely roast Natsuki's friends, but oof! Excuse me? Yeah, I saw that coming. How about you don't talk that way about my friends when you don't know anything about them? Natsuki stands up. No, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Yeah, it's okay, I understand. Natsuki doesn't. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave. Oh. Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. It's good to see Natsuki defending her friends, though. I mean, that's really sweet and all. But, you know, we know Yuri didn't mean that. It's fine. As long as you understand that you can't just judge people like that. I'm sorry. Natsuki sits back down. You can't just compare friends like that and, like, measure who's better than who. Everyone's different. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I just don't like people who want to hurt you. Aww, Yuri. So sweet. So sweet. A moment of silence stretches between them. That's quite the moment. They don't want to hurt me. They just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun. I don't like that. Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not. You like it? Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it. Worrying about you is worth every second, Natsuki. Sounding like Tiger. I forgot that Tiger was like that until, like I said, me and Mum are watching it now. And then I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, Tiger was really like that. I always forget why I love Tiger so much, I just know that I did. And now I remember, and it's all come back. And yeah, it's all the same, but among all the tsunderes, they're all like that. They care about other people, and they really do. Despite the abusiveness that people like to point out all the time, that isn't really abuse, but okay, we can have a run about that later. Point is, they really, really care, and they're always themselves, and I love that. I really do, and that is why tsunderes are the best. Up yours. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts. Like how Monica can. She's good at these things. Not really. Oof. Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sayuri never seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're all like, "Oh, what's wrong? Is everything okay?" I just want to mind my own business sometimes. And decide myself if I want to talk about things. The only one who understands that is you. Huh. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think. Oh. You don't need to reassure me or anything. I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener. That is a very good point. Thank you. You're also nice. Oh, she is, isn't she? Even Yuri can admit that Natsuki's nice than anyone can. It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. It's so weird because I always thought of myself as someone who can just say whatever's on my mind, but I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset or want to say something mean. Yeah, I feel that. No, I get that. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. I'm I'm just talking to myself. Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fiddling with the pages of her book. How come you like reading so much? Oh, well, a lot of reasons, but I just get sucked into it so easily. It's so immersive, like I want to be part of it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated, especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. It feels like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways that I've never felt with real people. So, in that way, it can sometimes feel more real than real life. That is exactly how I feel about anime, Yuri. I want you to understand what manga is. Manga is that's what it's all about. Really? It's that hard for you to be around people? Like, all the time? Fairly often, especially in group settings. When people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all of that, I don't know what to do, and I just disengage. Oh. Doesn't get lonely? I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course. Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books? All the time. Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache. Oh, these side stories hitting me right in my aortic pump, man. Right in the feels. Yeah, me too. Really? A lot. Me too, guys, me too! Like, more than anything. After Natsuki mutters that, silence fills the stairwell once more. Whew! Need to take a breather after that one. But it's a mutual silence. One full of understanding. Oh good, head break. Oh jeez. Oh, boo! Only 20 minutes aside. Boo! The next one might be 40 minutes, so I'm not going to jump into it now. 20 minutes is good length for a video, I guess. But damn it, I wanted more. Ah! Curse you, 20-minute side story. Well, team, I guess since it was such a short side story, I can crap on for longer than usual, but... oh, man. I felt that. I really want to know where this is going. It's titled Self-Love, actually. So this could be really, really good. I mean, this could really help with the satisfaction, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to part 2. Sure, it's gonna be great. I get that, like, there's 6 side stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says there's 6, but, like, there's gotta be another one, right? I just feel like there has to be another one. It can't just end here, can it? I'm sure there's gotta be another one. I just don't know how to get it. That was good. That was really good. I hope you guys liked that too. That was a 10 out of 10 time. I really appreciated that one. That was real good. That was real good. See, this is why we love Natsuki so much. I mean, she's just... I can't really put it into words. Yuri too. I mean, we love Yuri as well. Don't get me wrong. This video also expressed why we love Yuri so much. Yuri's great. But I personally, you know, Natsuki best girl. So that's why I go on about why I love Natsuki, because I feel like I have to explain because people don't understand it sometimes. And that makes me say it. I just want everyone to understand my girl, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, that has been Doki Doki. Monica's adorable in that. I really like that. That is so cute. Anyway, that has been Doki Doki Literature Club Plus Side Story Self-Love Part 1. Be sure to satisfy me by hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of when Part 2 will come out. Because, yeah, there's not much else that I can say about Part 1. I mean, it hit hard. Like, I felt that. And I completely understand what they were saying, and I really like that. So I am very much looking forward to Part 2. And, yeah. That's all there is to say, really, is look forward to part 2, because you can already tell that's going to be a good one. And, yeah. Thank you also very much for watching. Doki Doki's nearly finished, so be sure to give me your game suggestions in the Discord chat. Join the Discord chat, link in the bottom of the description, and in the comments down below as well. Leave a comment, like if you enjoyed, subscribe, and thank you also very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name has been Senkara, and until next time, see ya.